If you're trying to grow from 0 to 1,000 followers on TikTok, here is exactly how you should do it. And this advice is for someone who is busy and does not have 8 hours to invest in content every single day. The most common piece of advice that people give you is actually wrong. They typically say you should be posting 2, 3 times every single day. In reality, TikTok does not reward you based on the quantity of your posting. In fact, if you are doing low quality posts frequently, you're telling the algorithm to not serve your stuff. You should only post when you have something good to say. Instead, the platform wants high quality content for a specific niche that is similar to other content in that niche. Here's how to actually find your niche and find the type of content that you should be posting. Most people just scroll through the For You page like they would on their personal account. You should not do that. You should only be consuming content that is specific to your niche. For example, on this page, I only consume content that is related to startups. So every time I see something that's related to startups, I will like the post, I'll often save it, maybe comment or follow that creator. That is sending points to the algorithm telling them that I want this specific niche to be served to me. And then that's telling the algorithm that I am in that niche. So when I create content, serve it to similar people that consume that. This was the biggest breakthrough I made for content creation, because the second you get the right audience in front of the right content, it just works. So be hyper specific about what your niche is. Is it startups? Is it business? Is it healthcare? Only consume content in that niche from this page. If you want to watch other stuff on the For You page, go for it, but do that from a different account. Next, we have to be hyper specific about what value are you bringing to this niche. Are you there to entertain people, or are you there to educate them? The problem is when you're trying to do entertainment content, you're competing with everyone else on the feed. For example, all of my content is just education based. Every single video is about teaching you something that I know about startups. In the past, when I went for entertainment content, I would have a video that would get 60,000 views, but it'd only get 5 followers. The problem is people aren't really trying to follow these entertainment accounts because they're really easy to find. You just scroll up and there's a new video that'll entertain you. However, there's a very small fraction of people who are actually trying to provide content that is truly educational. Now, when I post content on my educational page, even if a video only has 1,000 views, it's still getting at least 20 new followers, which is more followers than that 60,000 view video was ever getting. If you are going to go with an entertainment-based platform, you have a higher potential of getting more views, but the trade-off is you'll just get less followers. However, if you do niche down really well, where you say we're doing financial entertainment, or we're doing financial humor, or healthcare humor, if you combine your niche with entertainment, there's a lot more possibility to build a really good following. The best thing to do is to assume that no one cares about you and they can only care about what you can do for them. What's the content that you can create that's entertaining them, that's teaching them, that's inspiring them? Figure that out, and that's a gold mine. The most important part of creating content is making sure that you have something to say. So go off, live an interesting life, take on challenges, learn new things, have new experiences, things that you can actually share with the world. That is the best formula for creating good content. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, drop a comment. I'll check out your profile and give you some advice on how I'd help grow your page. Thank you so much, and until next time, my friends. Figure out a format that can work with your current resources, that is real to you, so you don't have to go off and hire a bunch of people to help you edit it. It could just be you talking to a camera, but really find out what you know a lot about and what you can execute on. If you do these things, you'll be creating really high quality content. You'll find your market. You'll find a really good niche and pocket for content creation and get enough shots on goal, and you'll hit that 1,000 followers in no time. I hope that you found this helpful. Drop me a follow or a comment if you want me to check out your page. I'll give you a little page audit for free, just for funsies. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, my friends.